Happy New Year, everyone. 2026. Can't believe it. What did you do on New Year's Eve? I did nothing, which was a-okay by me. Moving along. It's time for a reformer session. Warm up before this. I will call this mellow yellow, because this entire workout will be on a yellow spring for me, which is my lightest spring. So whatever light one you have, it's gonna go on the entire time. Let's talk about the setup. You are gonna need your foot straps on, doesn't matter your headrest, because we're not gonna be lying down at all. One light spring, and your foot bar is going to be down. We're going to start our time together doing a little bit of lateral flexing, sitting on the box, and then we will stand on the reformer and do a bit of speed skating. So when you do step up on the reformer, it's light, so be careful, hold on to something. One foot goes on that standing platform. Finally, let's talk about the placement of the long box. The long box is going to go on the floor. So mine is in line with the edge of the carriage. You might have to move yours around depending on what weight you have. We'll talk about that. But mine is against the reformer, in line with the carriage. I'm gonna sit on the box, folding my left knee on the box. My right leg is going to go straight out to my side. And then I'm going to move myself a little bit over so that my leg is off. This is where we'll be for the first part of our class. What's the goal? This is kind of like side sit-ups that we do when we're sitting on the box on the reformer. We want to get those hips stacked. Well, that's easier said than done. Let's say this leg doesn't go totally straight. You're not stacking those hips. You can always bend that knee slightly and do the whole thing without it. Our goal is to work our QL, or better known as our muffin top. We will be using the strap. If you have a reformer that is down to the ground, it's not high at all, don't use the strap. You don't need it. We can do the whole thing without it. All right, I've talked a lot. Are we finally ready? Oh, by the way, too, when we're done with this side, I'm gonna turn the reformer around so that you don't have to see my back side for the other half of the class. Look, nobody wants to do that, okay? All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. Let's go. We're sitting on the box. I'm gonna take that foot strap around my elbow. Hands are gonna go behind my head. Okay, I feel pretty good. I'm stacked. Remember, you do not have to use this strap. Let's test the waters. We're gonna side bend, keeping that foot down on the ground. Inhale, exhale, over. All right, here's an opportunity to ask yourself, is it too heavy? Is it not heavy enough? That's when you need to stop and move that box a little bit towards this way for more resistance, or a little bit more that way for less resistance. I think I'm pretty good. It's not terribly heavy. All right, what we know and love, just your typical side bend, keeping that foot on the ground. The hard part is coming up, in case you haven't figured that out yet. I'm fine down here. It's coming on up. Let's take a few more here, and then we're gonna try and lift that leg. Ooh, I definitely need to work my muffin top after my good old holiday cheer, which I don't feel bad about in the least. One more. On this next one, I'm gonna hold it over. I'm gonna take my hand and press it against the box. That's gonna help me here lift my leg and lower. I'm not lifting it very high. Up and down. Proud chest, straight ahead. I'm actually pressing my left hand into the side of the box to really facilitate that crunch on my right side. Remember, always an option to keep that knee bent if you need to, totally fine. Just going up and down. Give me 3, 2, float that leg, flex your foot. We're gonna side bend towards that bent knee. Side bend, knee comes towards that elbow, and then extending that leg long back over towards the box. Crunch and extend. I'm using that left arm to help me press against the box. Ooh. You want to hear worse news? I left my space heater on, so I'm going to be in like full sweat in about a minute. You think I'd learn my lesson after doing this enough times? All right, let's go 2 more. Stay with me, we're almost there. 1. All right, hold that leg lifted, hold it. Can you just balance here? Other hand goes behind your head. Hold it here, point that toe, tiny pulses up with the leg. This is it, guys. Yes, we can. Pulse. Okay. Relax those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. That was hard. Get rid of that strap. Keep the box where it is. We'll move it in a little bit. Let's stand on up. We're gonna go on the reformer. I'm gonna take a trip around. Stand on my light spring. One foot is gonna go on that standing platform, reach out to the wall, reach out to something, up we go. All right, so my foot on the carriage is pretty close to the edge. Pull my pants up as usual. Both legs are gonna stay straight. Take it small to start. Taking the carriage out, out, out. How far? Don't go so far for the first one. And then bringing everything back in. Like there's a magnet in between those inner thighs. And they're coming together. Let's add some arms. Out, jazz, hands, and then in, hit that bumper. Okay, toes pointed straight ahead. As I drag that carriage in, I'm thinking shifting my weight a little bit more on the instep to bring those legs together. I don't have a problem bringing my inner thighs together. They're like, they easily can come together if you catch my drift. Jazz hands, jazz hands. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of rotation. Out to your range, pause. Rotate towards the reformer rails. Center, back. Inhale, exhale, out, looking straight ahead, pause, hold the carriage still, rotate, center, and back. I'm thinking of growing taller as I bring that carriage in. Rotate. The rotation feels kind of good after all that hideous lateral flexion we did on the box. One more. And everything coming on in. prayer those hands. Take the carriage out a few inches. A squat, trying to hold the tension on that yellow spring, which is hard because it really is light. So I'm just doing that squat. If I look down, I've got some tension in on that spring. Static squat. Even weight in both feet. So when I do that squat, I'm pressing my weight back into both my heels, trying not to hinge forward too much, which I was there initially, and keeping that carriage still. We're gonna move on here. Squat down, hold. Carriage leg extends, bends, stand up tall. Down we go, squat. Carriage leg extends, bend, and up. Inhale, exhale, down. Out, in, and up. 4-part combination. Let's do 2 more here. Inhale, exhale, down. Out, in, and up. I want 1 more here. Inhale, exhale, we go down. Extend the leg long, and back, and up. On that next one, we're going down to that squat. We're gonna hold it there. Just extend that leg long and bend it. Press those hands together. It helps me. So we're holding that left knee bent isometrically. Pretty much all that weight now is on that platform side. Get low. 4, 3, stay with me. 2, 1, coming in, shift evenly in both feet. Let's tiny pulses up and down in that squat. Up and down. So now going for the equal weight in both feet. Space heater is giving me a hot flash. I'm trying to keep that carriage as still as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Bring in the carriage. Are we ready to go the other side? You won't believe it. I'm gonna flip it around so fast. It'll be like magic. Told you it'd be fast. I'm telling you, isn't this better than like looking at the back of my head and probably saying, oh my gosh, I wish she would like cover her part in the back of her head. Okay, here we are. Other direction. Box is set up the same way. I'm in line with the carriage. Let's grab a hold onto that foot strap. Are we ready? Hands go behind the head. Feeling pretty good. Might have to move myself a little bit over this way. You do the same if you need to. Let's find that side bend. And up. Just like that. We're on the other side. This weight feels pretty good to me since we're going to be here a while. I'll repeat myself again. Stop and move that box around on the floor if you need to get that tension right for you. And my friends, who have a reformer on the floor, forget the strap. Who cares? It's just fluff. I want 4. I had to think about it a minute. 3, 2. Good news, I turned the space heater off. 1, hold it. I'm going to reach that hand out, press it against the box as I lift that leg and lower it. You might need to come up a bit, okay? You do you. Who cares what I'm doing? Oh, and also, one side will feel harder than the other. That would be this side for me. Darn left side. Okay, use that breath. I promise it's gonna help. I got a slight bend in my elbow, pressing my palm into the side of the box. Crunch, 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 crunch. Even though the muffin top is the best part of the muffin, but just not on my waist. All right, 2, hold that leg lifted, flex the foot. Are we ready? Let's get that side bend. Try to bring that knee close to the elbow and then extend. I feel a lot more off balance on this side. I really need that hand pressing into the box to keep me upright. Come on, guys. We can do this. First week in January. I mean, what the heck happened? 2026? I have a son turning 20 in a few weeks. What up with that? Here's 2. And 1 leg stays long. Can you take that other hand behind your head? Oh, this is hard. Point that toe. Pulse up. All right, guys, this is it. Find your breath. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Well, one thing that hasn't changed from last year to this year is I'm still complaining. I don't see that changing at all. Are we ready to go to the other side? All right. My right foot's going to go on the standing platform. Left foot goes on up. Moving that left foot pretty close to the edge of the carriage, standing up tall. Take the first one. Be careful because it's light. Everybody like my Flashdance top? Maybe some of you who are watching this don't remember Flashdance. But if you were a lady of the 80s, you will remember. Ready for jazz hands? With each rep, you might be able to take that carriage out even more. I don't want you to rush this though. Slowing down the return. Feel those inner thighs laughing at you. Ha ha ha. We're going to add some rotation after this one. Out we go. Hold. Rotate. Center. Back in, arms down. Give me an inhale, exhale, out. Rotate, those arms are super long. And back. I think about when Wonder Woman used to like turn from her regular self into Wonder Woman, how she used to go into that like twist. Yeah, kind of like that. I'm going to stop talking now. 2 more. Wonder Woman. Last one here, and then we're going into that squat. Rotate and back. Prayering those hands, taking that carriage out. You've got some tension on that spring. Let's bend those knees, shifting my weight back on my heels, and then standing tall. My legs are starting to shake, which in turn means the carriage is shaking a little bit. That's cool. Means I'm working hard. Okay. Toesies are relaxed. They're not like digging down. It's about those heels and pressing evenly into each of those heels right now. Soon, all that weight is going to be on that platform side, but not right now. So not too wide of a squat here. You're in a bit of tension with that spring. Doesn't matter to me how low you go. 3. There are my dogs. 2. It's not a workout with me unless my dogs bark. And hold it down there, everybody. Hold it. Extend the left leg long. Bend it. So now that right side is getting all the weight here pretty much. Extend. Then you're staying low this entire time. Press those palms together. We are almost there. 4, get low. 3, 2, 1, hold the squat, hold the squat. Shift your weight equally now in both feet. We're gonna go down an inch and up. So now we're doing those baby ups and downs, pulses. Yeah, a little bit bigger than a pulse. Okay, yes we can. Holding that tension, or what's of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. That was kind of fun. I'm not recommending you do this, but I'm going to step on the box and come down. Yeah. Light spring. Thanks for joining me. Looking forward to a new year of movement with you, whether it be on the reformer, mat, chair, spring row. We got a lot of fun stuff gonna happen. I shall see you next time.